today I want to tell you one of the oldest Irish stories ever known. And it starts with a little prince who was a horrible, spoilt boy. His daddy was the king, his mummy was the queen, so he could do pretty much anything he wanted. One day, he was coming through the royal stables where for no good reason, he lifted his foot and he kicked a horse. Awful. He thought nobody saw him, but there was an old woman watching and she thought, I'll teach you a lesson. The next morning, when the little prince woke up, he felt very strange. He put his hand to his head, and pop up, there in his head, 2 horses' ears. Well, he couldn't very well go and say, Mummy, Daddy, I kicked one of your horses and now I've got horses' ears. He thought, I'll keep it a secret. He was lucky. Because he had a crown, he decided he would wear his crown all day, all night, even wore it in the bath, wore it when he was out playing. People just thought he was odd and he was a lot quieter. He grew up, his daddy died and he became the king. He married, he and his wife had several children, but nobody, not even the queen, ever saw the king without his crown. There was only one person in the kingdom that knew his secret, apart from the old lady, and that was the royal barber, the hairdresser, because as we all know, kings and queens and people have to keep their hair looking good. So he said to the royal barber, tell nobody my secret, otherwise it'll be the worst for you. Now it's a really hard thing to keep a secret like that. And the barber wanted to tell somebody, but he thought, no, I'm too scared, I don't want to tell anybody. And he got sick, he wasn't eating well, he wasn't sleeping well, so he went to the doctor. The doctor said, is there something bothering you? He said, I can't tell you. Now there's something on your mind, I can't tell you. Listen, we'll make an appointment for 2 weeks' time. But in the meantime, go into the forest, pick any tree and go up and whisper your secret to the tree. So the barber thanked him, made an appointment for 2 weeks' time. Out he went into the forest. There was a big tree with a hole in it. And he went up and he whispered, the king has horses' ears. Whew. He felt so much better. Oh. Now about this time, the king was going to have a 40th birthday party. And you know, on those occasions, people always have to have big parties. But the king, well, he wasn't making the plan. He was making the plans himself. He didn't want anybody else to make the plans for him. So he said, I want the best food. I want the best music. He said to the harp player, go throughout the kingdom, pick any tree you like, cut it down, make yourself a new harp. We need it for the party. Would you believe me? Of all the trees in the kingdom, he picked that very one. He cut down the tree, he made a beautiful harp, and so they're all sitting in the party. I'll be the queen, the king's beside me, you're all the royal visitors. And now let the royal music begin. And the minute the harp player started to play, the harp said, the king has horse's ears, the king has horse's ears, the king has horse's ears. Everybody stopped, they looked at the king. First he went pink, then he went white, then he went red. People started whispering. He never takes his crown off, that's why he never takes it. And finally he just pulled his crown off, pop, pop, up came the ears, and everybody started to laugh. The queen said, stop this at once. This is my husband, your king. He's a good king, good daddy, good husband. I like his ears, they're that bit different. People said, they are. So from then on, sometimes the king wore his crown, sometimes he didn't. But the happiest person in the whole kingdom, well, the barber, because a secret's better out than in.